Hello guys, this is the acquisition of skill screencast for ability, and as per usual, if you can make some good notes on this screencast, and we'll come back to it within the class. Alright, now ability is something that's stable, which means it doesn't change, and enduring, which means that it also lasts a long time. It's genetically predetermined, so we get our ability levels from our parents, and as they say, always choose your parents wisely if you're an athlete. So if you're a sprinter and you might have had parents as sprinters, you will have ability levels of speed and power that have been predetermined from your parents. It also underpins skills. So if you remember last lesson, if we were building a house, ability needs to be on the base layer. You need to have certain abilities before you can perform certain skills. So you need to be flexible before you can perform a cartwheel. Now for the exams, there's two things here. You need to be able to define ability. So it's stable and enduring, genetically predetermined, underpins skills. There are 3 points to ability there. You also need to explain what are psychomotor abilities and gross motor abilities, and there are two different types of abilities which we're going to explain through now, and you need to give relevant sporting examples. Okay, if we start with gross motor abilities, essentially these are abilities that involve movement relating to any physical activity, and usually a large muscle movement, such as explosive strength. So if you were jumping upwards to slam dunk a basketball, that is using explosive strength for the legs. Lewis Smith on the pommel horse would use trunk strength, so using your abdominals to make large movements, so swinging his legs around would require good core trunk strength. Zoe Smith would use static strength, so when you're picking up the weights and holding something there using the muscle groups, that is using static strength. And David Weir would use stamina, so wheelchair, long distance marathon running, those sort of things would use stamina in terms of a gross motor ability. There are 4 gross motor abilities there, but there are actually 9. We'll run through the other ones in class, but these are sporting examples for these. Psychomotor abilities are slightly different. They involve the processing of information, some sort of decision making, and how your brain then puts that into action. So they are skills that use some sort of decision making technique, such as archery, which would be the psychomotor ability of aiming. You need to process where you're going to put the target. Finger dexterity is a psychomotor ability, such as spinning a ball in cricket using the fingers. Monty Panesar there. And reaction time is also a psychomotor ability, such as moving off for the 100-meter sprint, reacting to a gun. Okay, so you've got 4 gross motor abilities, 3 psychomotor abilities with sporting examples. Make sure you've got notes on those, and we'll go through the other ones within class.